Yes, people, welcome back to the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is your match reaction video for yesterday's Premier League game between Man United and Wolves, and it finished Man United 2, Wolves 0, and we get the much needed win that we needed after recent results and recent performances, you know what I'm saying, especially with the performances of teams around us. So we'll talk about the performance, the result, what it means. We'll also touch on a couple of individual performances, and we will look ahead to what we've got coming up this week. Okay, so let's get into it, people. First thing to say, like we said, with recent results, recent performances, the Wolves game yesterday really was a must-win game. You know what I'm saying? Let's not kid ourselves about it. If we presume Liverpool are going to win their remaining games and they're the one that's chasing us, we literally had to win 3 out of our remaining 4 games to make sure we secure Champions League football. So obviously you tick that win off the board yesterday, and you've got to win 2 out the remaining 3 games. Albeit if Liverpool drop points, it will make it a bit more easier for us. But we just go with the presumption that Liverpool are going to win their remaining games, you know what I'm saying? And that means we've got Bournemouth, Chelsea, and Fulham, and we need to win 2 of those. So straight away, you're looking at Saturday's Bournemouth game, and you're looking at the last game of the season against Fulham, where realistically we should be taking 3 points. Do you know what I'm saying? So we win both those games and top 4 is ours. If we can beat Chelsea, then obviously we get it done sooner. But regardless of how Chelsea's form is at the minute and what's going on there, it's always a tough task when we play Chelsea. So bearing that in mind, we take the 2 victories in the other games and we do what we set out to do at the start of the season, and not what a lot of us thought we could do at the start of the season. So I'm not going to lie, I thought top 4 would be a push, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure someone will have to go back and let me know, either check a video or check the Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I had us finishing just outside the top 4, but I did think we would win a trophy, and we've done that. But as far as top 4 goes, I always thought it was going to be a struggle. Last season, worst Premier League points tally we've ever had. Squad was a shambles. Fucking leaks coming out left, right and centre. So to go for from that to top 4, I always thought it would be tricky. But obviously you have faith in Ten Hag, and he showed that having faith in him pays off, because regardless of, it's not been the greatest season and the away games are terrible, but what he's done at home and what he's built and the style of play he's built and the team bonding that he's built, it just looks 100 miles away from where we were. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the game itself, pretty much a weird game. Do you know what I mean? Wolves, basically, they're not playing for anything, are they? They're not playing for Europe. They're not going to get relegated. And it kind of showed yesterday. They had no shots on target the whole game. We had over 20 shots. We were controlling the game, but without putting the ball in the back of the net again. And that's the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Over 20 shots in a game and you're only scoring 2 goals, and one of them was near enough the last kick of the game, is still not good enough up top. Do you know what I'm saying? Regardless of, it looked better than the last couple of games. The creativity was a lot more on point. The passing, the moving was a bit more fluid. But yeah, man, taking those shots, whether they're going rosette, wide, scuffs, whatever, shooting practice needs to be made, and we need to sign a striker, a 20-30 goal a season striker. It's as clear as day for everyone to see. Do you know what I mean? To do with the chances, we'll mention Anthony, because I specifically noticed it with him yesterday. He was beating his man, getting to the final third. Instead of doing the same old thing, he was literally getting his head up and creating chances, slotting the passes back. And I saw him do that on a numerous of occasions yesterday. So obviously he's been told what he needs to do, what we know that he needs to do. And if he does that, he's obviously going to make his game a lot more easier, because then the left back's not going to know whether he's going to run on the outside, run on the inside, lay off, shoot. Just gives you more variation to his play, and that's what he needed. He also got his head up for the opening goal as well. Martial, don't forget, gave him basically a FIFA goal, Barcelona goal, whatever you want to call it, but slotted it across, open goal for Martial. And that's what you want him to do. You don't want him to try and take the shot. He might be able to score, but he might hit the post, it might go wide, you don't know. So take the clear pass and make the goal. That's what we want to see. Yeah, like I say, over 20 shots. Wolves didn't have one shot on target the whole game. Another masterclass from the defence, you know what I'm saying? Another clean sheet. That's number 16 for De Gea as well. And that basically brings home the Golden Glove trophy for him this season. Now, bear in mind, he's had his ups and downs this season, but I'm pretty sure if you asked him, and if you ask anyone with knowledge of the game, he has to thank the defence, because this season the defence has been solid, especially when we've had Rafa Varane and Leacher in there. Do you know what I'm saying? It has looked a bit shaky when other people have stepped in, or 1 and 2 times, but on the whole, to get 16 clean sheets out of 36 games played, 35 games played, sorry. Yeah, man, that's a big respect to the defence, big respect to De Gea as well. You have to give it up to him. But yesterday, the clean sheet again, and you have to mention Rafa Varane, and there's a reason the man's a Rolls Royce of a footballer, and why he's highly rated. Do you know what I'm saying? We saw it yesterday. There was about 3 or 4, probably more than that, but there was definitely the one where the ball was coming through over the top, and you see De Gea rushing out, and you're thinking, for fuck's sake. Obviously they got pacey people that can get in behind, but he just takes the touch, pulls it down and clears it. And it's what you see him do. You don't see him sliding 20 meters, making last ditch tackles. It's how he reads the game, and he'll just come in and split it up with a touch. He doesn't even control it sometimes. You just get the touch and get it away. Do you know what I'm saying? Rolls Royce of a defender, and it showed yesterday, especially after the last couple of performances. When him and Leach are in defence, the defence is a mad thing. Casemiro as well in the middle, getting back to what we know. We saw him yesterday, making the tackles again and just dominating the midfield. Him and Bruno, it wasn't anything special, nothing like that outrageously good, but they just controlled the tempo of the game. They were there to break up play, to put the foot in when needed. Pretty sure Casemiro got a yellow card again. It pisses me off, do you know what I'm saying, man? Some of the cards this man gets, some of the warnings he gets off the referee, and like last week, you see a player nearly kick a fucking man's head off, clean off his shoulders, doesn't even get a card. Do you know what I'm saying? This man's had 3, maybe even 4 bans this season. God knows how many yellow cards, another one yesterday. It's fucking bullshit, really. Refs just need to have a look at themselves, man. Bruno as well got the assist for the second goal to kill off the game in injury time. Garnacho, fresh back from injury. Viva Garnacho. I told man about this boy. You can't just judge him off a game here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? He's obviously how young he is. He's going to come in. He's going to make mistakes. He's still got room to learn and knowledge of the game to take on board. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact that every time the youth's on the pitch, he makes something happen, whether it's making the defence make decisions because he's running at them, whether it's a assist, outrageous ball like he did for McTominay, whether he's scoring a goal, which he's done numerous times this season like he did yesterday. He's always doing something, and that's just the mark of a special player. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not coming in and just doing little bits like an Elanga coming in, a couple of sprints here and there. Like, he's coming in and he's changing games. He's scoring match-winning goals, goals that put games to bed. He's creating goals. So yeah, man, I was pleased to see him back on the pitch yesterday. Pleased to see him get his goal. He also checks out the Instagram page quite a lot as well. You know, I don't know whether if he's ever checked out any of the videos, couple of the videos, we big him up on it, so he might have. So if he does watch this one, I want to say congratulations on the pregnancy as well, Garnacho, and we wish you all the best, and we'd love to see you continue with the fine form you're showing, man, because you're going to be a world beater if you carry on like that. Yeah, but up until that point, I was going to say you're kind of always worried when it's 1-0, anything can happen, do you know what I'm saying? And especially with the results we've been having recently. You're always worried that you're going to throw it away and end up with a draw or something, but obviously Garnacho gets the goal. Game's done. Much needed 3 points in the race for the top 4, and we're happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Vin Diesel moment again. It don't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. That could be 1-0, 7-0. You don't win anything extra for winning 7-0. It's the 3 points that matters, and that's what we took yesterday. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy about that. Yeah, so you'll have to let me know what you thought of the performance. Let me know what you thought of the result and what you think our chances are of Champions League football. Drop that in the comments below, along with any shout outs you want to get in there. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Also check us out on Instagram and the socials, which is at the bottom of the screen now, and the link is in the video description. And our next game is on Saturday against Bournemouth, away from home in the Premier League. We need to treat it as another must win, and then we go into the last 2 games just needing 1 win. So we see what happens, and we'll have the next match reaction video for you on Sunday after that game is played on Saturday. And before we go, I want to send a shout out to Jada, who sent us a message on the last video, wishing us all the best and saying keep up the good work. Respect to you, brother, for that. So yeah, guys, that's about that for this video. I want to say thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Peace.